Joined by a couple of WWE superstars, Cody Rhodes and Ted Dibiasi. Good morning, boys.
Good morning.
Thanks for having us, man.
So we have some second and third generation wrestlers here. Cody Rhodes, Dusty Rhodes was your dad. Talk about growing up around a locker room and some of the guys that you saw and how they treated you as a youngster.
Well, it's just a absolutely just bizarre experience, to be honest. When you're brought into the locker room at such an early age, I remember that I was seeing guys who looked like they were from the television show Power Rangers walking around, and it was I got used to it very quickly. Whenever I could get the chance to skip school, or whenever there was a show close to Atlanta, Georgia, that's where I grew up, I would jump on it in a heartbeat. I mean, first time I ever heard the crowd react when somebody hit the mat, it sold me. I think I was 6 years old, and it's been the greatest thing since.
Ted DiBiase, a third-generation WWE superstar, the son of the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, the grandson of Iron Mike DiBiase. So I'm sure your parents pushed you to become a wrestler, right?
No, I wish they would have, but the opposite, actually. No, he didn't think I'd be able to at first, really, but my dream was revived, and I finished college first. That was the stipulation.
The sons of WWE superstars back in the 70s and early 80s. That was at the time when calling it fake or staged or sports entertainment was really taboo. They were really pushing the real angle on this. And then since it's come out that, yes, it's scripted and yes, it's a very physical activity, was it openly spoken about to the families that, hey, don't worry, Daddy's not getting hurt out there?
I'd have to say I consider myself a pretty well-educated guy, but I didn't get in on the inside until I was 14 years old. My dad was flawless in keeping things very real. I can say once he had received a broken leg at the hands of the Four Horsemen in the mid-'80s, and I was assured that it was a legitimate broken leg because he wore it to my sister's wedding, the big cast, which I would later find out wasn't a real cast at all. So
really,
yeah, they were pushing it hard. It was a different day and age, and today I'm glad that people accept it as what it is, a television drama. It's a TV show.
But staged and fake are two very different things because there are a lot of real casts and real injuries out there. Ted, what about you? What injuries have you suffered, and have you seen your dad suffer growing up?
I've got torn cartilage in my shoulder right now. Maybe some muscle separated off the bone. I'm not sure. I've had broken fingers. I've had a tooth go through my lip. Just got over some cauliflower ear. I've had an impaction fracture on my left knee, torn MCL, bruised sternum, broken ribs. I don't know. That's
a laundry list.
Now, when do you guys get the script for an event like WWE's Raw is War tonight at the DCU Center?
You really don't receive a script. You have a headway as where you'd like to go. One thing that's cool about the WWE, and it's different from a lot of other television shows, is that your personal product, the character Cody Rhodes, the character Ted DiBiase, the group, the legacy, their end result has a lot to do with what they do and what they bring to the table. That's the thing we bring. It's very much up to you.
So the outcome, how you get there, is up to you.
Oh, it's a dance, and it's yours to choreograph.
Who are you guys fighting tonight?
Tonight, I think we'll be involved. There's actually a special match just for the DCU Center here, and it's a Big Show, Chris Jericho and Randy Orton versus DX and John Cena. So we'll be somehow involved in that, and I'm sure last week we suffered a loss at the hands of MVP and Mark Henry. So we'd like to see what we can do with that in the 2 hours on USA.
I got to tell you what, you guys probably don't want me to say this on the radio, but just having you guys in the building for the last hour, two of the nicest guys you'll ever meet, down to earth, both college graduates. All right, so now here's what I want you to do. I want you to pretend that we're doing one of those tapings, the video camera's on, cutting a promo for the event tonight, get you all pumped up, beating your chest. You ready? You fired up because you still look too nice.
I'll be honest. I'll parlay this one to Ted because I've heard one before that was just so vicious and
lying
and mean.
All right, Ted, turn into that guy. You ready? So you got your match tonight. Get fired up. Get red in the face. Get that vein popping out of your head, and let's hear people. Get people down to the DCU Center tonight. Yeah. Come on.
Let me tell you something. This is me. This is Ted DiBiase, and I don't know what happens when I walk through that curtain, but something takes over, and this is what you're going to get tonight. Just me, just Cody. It's going down tonight at the DCU Center. Don't miss it. I'm sorry, I have no gnarl in my voice right now. It's too early.
It's going down.
Guys, thank you so much for coming in, really.
Thank you.
Very much. Thank you.